Hello, MonstersAbound here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and part 11 of my Nagarythe campaign with Aleth and Nar. Now, last time I kind of touched on a bit of an issue, which is the fact that Lokhir and Seaguard are just so fucking good. And I was thinking further on this. I was in the shower washing my hair with my my rhubarb and strawberry shampoo, and I was thinking, actually, if this was a historical title, the actual range of troops would be quite limited. I mean, if you look at Charlemagne, the little sort of add-on game for Attila, actually, the amount of different units your army can have is pretty limited. In fact, I'm trying to think of the nomadic faction in the Far East, but they have a unit quite similar to Lokhir and Seaguard, and you can make entire armies out of that. And there's not really much sort of different. I mean, they've got a lot of like horse archers, but then the infantry is mostly just spear, bow infantry, which is very good. So I was thinking about this and thinking, well, you know what? It's mostly because it's Warhammer and you've got such a range of units. But with that in mind, I do think as much fun as shooting people full of arrows is, it's a bit less interesting than some more melee combat. So what I've decided is that we're going to have a maximum of 5 Lokhir and Seaguard in any army. Which means we need to swap some of these guys out, which I think is fair enough. I think 5 units is generally fine. And I want to get some slight... I mean, this army is actually not too bad. Yes, we've got a lot of Lokhir and Seaguard, but we've also got some Silver Hounds, we've got some, well, horse archers and some artillery. Okay, it's mostly range, but then with the High Elves, right? I mean, the only army that's slightly more range than the High Elves is probably the Wood Elves. So I don't think that's too bad. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and switch out some units, get some more melee infantry in there to help. But we've also got Tretch. Yeah, behind my lines, in amongst the settlements where I was like, I probably don't need walls here. That was a mistake. He's also got 3 warp lightning cannons. I might have to send Aleth down to deal with him. We need to keep moving north. Maybe I can just ignore him for the moment. Can I just ignore him for the moment? Do I just ignore him? Probably just ignore him, can't I? I mean, it's probably fine. Yeah, Scarf, you're going to go over there, and we might be able to nobble this guy as well. This guy is one of the targets we need, so we can get some nice influence there. We've got... I meant to get a name for these guys, and I forgot. Shoot. Okay, well, I'll come up with that at some point, probably in about 10 to 20 episodes' time. It'll be fine. And 10. Sword of Cain has been claimed by Alariel.
High Priestess.
Of course it has. She is cray, and apparently we've got all major port owners become known to each other via diplomacy. That event never seems to work. Well, does it though? Don't know the Empire. But Bordelot. Hello, Bordelot. You do not like me. Okay, sure. Well, you know what? It's fine. Probably fine. Right. Shroktak Mountain.
Twilight is here.
We're going to head for...
Traversing.
If we scooch over here... Oh, hello.
Ill-considered.
Well, you say that. I think it's probably going to be fine.
Can I offer assistance?
Can we reach you? No, we're just out of range.
Princess of the Azure.
The only problem is... Okay, we're going to
Setting sail.
scooch up here. See if we can hit him next turn. I think we're going to be able to get two assassinations here. So we can assassinate Thorhall. That will give us the culling, and then we can get Druki Slayer as well by defeating this guy in a battle
Can I offer assistance?
and nobbling him that way. Now, public order here isn't great, but we can build a promenade. That's right. That'll cheer people up. Everyone loves a good old promenade, apparently. That's the thing. And we can go and grab the Temple of Cain. Even Rukdu Gorge. Well, maybe we could sack that. Maybe... Jeez, is this... You having problems with Norskans? Malekith? You having problems with me? I know that much. Tretch is laying siege. Katep, are we... Are we doing anything, or are we just chilling? We seem to be chilling. Chilling in a plane of spiders, which is the worst plane to be in. Definitely the worst plane. You are doing absolutely nothing, aren't you? You are bloody useless. Why do I have a military alliance with you? Who knows? Oh, Katep's actually doing something. Ugh. And he probably won't do very well. I know what Tomb King armies are like. They are so fragile. They can throw stacks upon stacks against each other, and the whole of Nagarythe is just covered with battle markers because of the sheer number of skeletons being destroyed in these battles. Okay, so Aleph has got a trait. Good. It's nice. Good stuff. I could...
Ready.
Let's kill this guy. Oh no, we can't reach you. I thought we could. I thought it was close enough, but we can reach this guy because apparently he decided to go and sit right next to us. So, fine. I'm okay with that. Let's give the war banner to, I guess, these guys, and the banner of Eternal Flame to them. What you got? A whole bunch of Black Ark Corsairs. They do have some Dark Shards. They don't have shields. So that's going to be a problem for them.
Azure we fight.
Exactly. It's a big old ship, isn't it? I mean, God, can you imagine? Have you visited down like the bottom or something, and then suddenly you realise you left your wallet up in the bridge, and you, oh fuck's sake, you know what? I just can't be bothered. I think I'll just die here. Imagine all the walking. Ugh, it'd be the worst. You wonder who else lives here, because these guys would be rattling around in it, wouldn't they? I mean, I know it's supposed to be a fortress, but Jesus Christ. Anywho, so this is the Black Ark, and we're currently shooting down some of their Black Ark Corsairs, who are, I mean, very bravely charging towards the Reaver Archers, and it's not going very well for them, I'll be honest. Lots of arrows in the face. That guy had enough. He's having a little nap. Yeah, he's fine. He'll be fine. Meanwhile, the rest of the army is marching towards our main force, which is over here. We've got Damien in front. There is Enya. Got the Reaper Bolt Throwers. I mean, the Eagle Claw Bolt Throwers. Basically, Reaper Bolt Throwers. And then we've got the Silver Helms on the right flank. And on the left flank, we've got some Shadow Walkers. So, let's start with opening up on the Black Ark Corsairs with Hambos. Quite a fun unit, but very situational. However, Eagle Claws doing some great work. I don't think the bolt throwers are quite as satisfying as artillery from the Empire, but they're pretty effective. You can't argue that. So we've got some spearmen heading towards our Silver Helms. So they're going to be the first. You're running. Yeah, you're not using your shields. It's not good to. No, that. Oh, okay. Well, that's slightly better. Okay, good work, guys. So the cross, basically, anyone without shields is going to be having a very bad day. Unfortunately, that's most of their army. So lots of arrows embedded in faces. It's not great. The Silver Helms running around. The Reaver Archers have come round to help us, and the Silver Helms are just sort of like trying to get. They don't want to charge into Dread Spears basically, but there's some nice squishy Black Ark Corsairs here. We're going to get a nice old charge, get sent flying. Damien is advancing, and he's killed a few, but they're basically running away. So he's going to have to... Come on, Damien, you've got arrow... Yeah, being a noble in the Nagarythe army, probably quite a dangerous affair, to be honest. The enemy general is getting full of arrows. Damien turns up and also gets filled with arrows. We need missile resistance. All of our nobles need missile resistance. Most of the enemy army is now running away. Silver Helms getting a nice little charge here. We've got some Dread Spears that are about to be sandwiched. I bet you do. So those guys got absolutely minced. And the Silver Helms are then going to hunt down any remaining units. God, those Lothar and Seaguard are
I have need of slaves.
just too good. Let's... I kind of want the cash, but we've actually got a lot of cash. I'll take the... I'll do that, sure. And we killed that guy. So we've got some money, we've got influence. Got a ruby red ring of ruin, that's quite nice. And let's finish you off, we'll just bop you. And... sure. Sure, that worked out quite well.
Landing.
Let's pop back
I serve the
to Obsidian Peaks. Now, we want lots of growth here because my plan is to turn this into our recruitment ground. So basically, I want all the recruitment stuff here. I also want a lumberyard because that's going to reduce the upkeep for our missile units, which we have lots of. Let's get something like that. We definitely want to... oh, hello. Okay, we'll get walls. Walls will be important. And Enya has picked up... oh, no. Okay, so... now, the thing is... Enya does boost up the missile damage. Oh, fuck me. So, I mean, realistically, I should probably go with Dedicated Mathlon, right? Because we should have lots of... we don't need it, though. I mean, chariots are garbage, so we won't take chariots. Phoenix Guard, not bad. Swordmasters, eh. Dragon Princes. I mean, how many of them are you realistically going to have? White Lions and Vanguard deployments. Okay. That's rubbish. Adioth Dragon units. Okay. Okay, so that gives public order. Okay, that gives untainted. No, don't want to press that. That gives income from industry buildings. That gives post-battle loot. We could maybe go for this. Now, the Vanguard deployment, I guess, could be quite useful. Do we want the White Lions, though? Do I... oh, fuck it, we'll just get dedicated to Adioth. Those who follow the bringer of wrath and fire are blessed with direct and forceful solutions to the obstacles in their way. And Damien, the Antichrist, is going to have Blade Master. No, wait, no. Valor of Ages, because that gives you weapon strength. And that is... Alice, are you over Enya?
Not yet ready.
Nope, apparently not. Apparently he just does not like Enya for some reason. I don't quite know why. Not a fan of her music, potentially. I don't know. Probably more. He's probably more into, like, I don't know, My Chemical Romance, something like that. Probably not so much the sort of the Celtic stuff. Never mind. Phoenixes. I always feel like Phoenixes are a sort of limited use. They just never seem to do that much damage, you know? Feels like they should do more, but they just don't seem to. I could get... I probably want to just put money here, don't I? I could get the Handmaidens Gallery. That would let us recruit more Handmaidens. Let's do that. We don't need the extra... okay, we don't need that. But we could potentially get another archive. Because then we could get the Grand Repository, get more mages. So let's do that. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Alice is chasing after Azel Gorm. I need to deal with you. Because Shock Tack... well, Shock Tack, it does have some defences. So we should be okay for the moment. And where's me, Mage Lady? There you are. Okay, you come over here. Did you just say text me? Bit weird. Let's get a Salt and Stone, and so I mean, Muriel here is going to have Enfeebling Foe, Melkoth's Mystifying Miasma, also going to have Harmonic Convergence, and going to have Assault of Stone and a Fireball on top of that. So, quite a repertoire. Good one, Muriel. We'll give you a better name. Oh, where's he gone?
Onwards.
Where's he gone? Oh, he's over there.
Hunting.
There he is. Come here.
Spoil and ravage.
Slow down. I just need to catch up with you and stab you in the face. Naggarond. Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. That makes my life more difficult, doesn't it, Alariel? Eh? Just because you picked up the bloody Sword of Cain doesn't mean you have to lose your shit every... Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Yours is a short span. So why do you seek me out?
You do know you're talking to a mummy, right? He's not really... I wouldn't say Okay. You want me to join your war? I'm going to say no, because I just don't really want to be honest. Are you going to... Oh, they've taken the Plain of Dogs. Okay, that's not great. Especially because I'm at war with Naggarond as well. That's double bad. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to deal with Tretch. And I've got... I might need to try and peace out with Malekith. If I can peace out with Malekith, I can secure my northern border and concentrate on cleaning out Tretch and the east as well. Naggarond. No, don't run away. Come back. Come back. Oh, son of a... Okay, we've got the Trickster Shard. Sure. Oh, the quest for Trickster Shard. It's not very good anyway. Where is he? There he is. Come back. I've only got 6 turns to stab you.
Lady of Oldthorn.
Right. So we need to deal with Naggarond now. So that's a thing. Fun. Great. Okay, let's deal with Rakdu Gorge.
No mercy.
We'll just auto-resolve that. And sack it. Sack it for the monies.
We are long past words. You know that.
Yeah, well, sort of. Peace treaty. I'm going to demand money. Give me more money. Give me all your money, mummy's boy. I want. Give me your lunch money, knobhead.
I approve.
Yeah, piss off. Right. Also, the map's weird. There we go. That's better. Okay, so.
Can be remade.
Right, we sorted out that little problem. So now we just need to... in fact, if we can build up Obsidian Peaks and... we can hold on to Shocktag Mountain for the moment. If we can build up Obsidian Peaks and to be recruitment grounds, we should be able to finish off Malekith quite easily. Famous last words, giving time. I know, I'm giving time for him to build back up, but frankly, I've got enemies elsewhere. More immediate concerns. Caradrin. We can get you a Phoenix. Oh, holy shit. There's a bond between Ashari and Caradrin that goes back centuries. So Caradrin's earliest days of service. At the Battle of Finnavul Plain, Ashati picked an unequal fight with the Black Dragon Karl. And it's only Caradrin's intervention that rescued the Phoenix from a grisly fate. Well, there we go. Bloody Karl the Dragon there. What a dick. What a dick. Where's Muriel? Yeah, you're going to meet up there. Can we get... Do we have... in one more turn, we can get another mage. Which is quite good. Quite like that. Hag Hall.
You must restore order.
I'm doing it! I'll have some columns. For fuck's sake, these people. Let's get the cattle ranch. And here, yeah, whatever. Get that. More growth. Keep it going. We'll get the farrier. Do I need the farrier? I don't need the farrier here, do I? I'll keep it here. I'll keep it here, and we'll upgrade it, I think. So Black Coast and Obsidian Peaks, Titan Peaks, are going to be purely income, which, yeah, they pretty much are. If we have a quick look at settlements, Titan Peaks currently making 3.5k. That's not as much as Altdorf, though, is it? Not as much as Altdorf. Can we do anything else to boost that up? I mean, we could, once the growth is finished, we can knock this down and get more stuff here. I mean, we could build, like, entertainment buildings here, because we've got the bonus for entertainment income, so we can build columns everywhere, and High Elves will come far and wide to see our columns, apparently. It's a bit like Stonehenge. Stonehenge is shit, it's just a pile of rocks. And it causes no end of troubles on the A303, I tell thee.
You summon the Shadow King. Do you serve with the warriors of Nagarythe?
I mean, obviously he doesn't. You want me to join your war? No, I've just literally peaced out with him, Mazdamundi. You're nowhere... What the fuck are you thinking? Big old toad? Good God, well, at least you're doing okay for yourself. Look at this. He's absolutely smashing south into Lustria. I was worried he might need a hand, but apparently not.
Weakness.
Hello, Helebron.
You are surrounded by...
What do you want? A peace treaty? Alright. For the moment, I'll give you a peace treaty. Well, Tretch murdered Katep. Like, completely murdered him. On the plus side, he won't be able to recruit good units where he is. So maybe I move Alice down there, crush him, and then Enya can finish off. Unless Katep finishes him off, because I say he won't be able to recruit more units. So if Katep just keeps throwing skeletons at him, it might actually do it. Let's not rule it out. And if he does die, we need to be ready to finish him off. The last thing I want is Tretch to start sending lightning cannons at me. I'm the one that does the shooting. Tretch, just stop it. Alright, finally, Thorhall has slowed down enough, but I think we can catch up with him. There he's laying siege to Helebron, so we're just going to go and stab him in the face. Oh, look, there we go. And we've completed that. Excellent. Some more global recruit. What did we get? Global recruitment? Something? The culling. Sure, all that kind of good stuff. Fine. God, look how much money we're making. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Now, I would like some defences here. We do have... that's not walls. I thought it was walls. That's not. That's a colonnade. That's different from walls. It's a bit like a wall, but with more holes in it. So therefore, negating the use that a wall has, really. It's about half the wall you kind of really need. But it does cheer people up, I guess. Walls don't. Walls have... There's not enough holes in walls. People like holes, apparently. That's canon. And I think... Tretch, what are you doing? I reckon Katep can finish you off. I mean, might be, like, brutally optimistic, but I reckon he can. So what we're going to do is we're going to... hop, skip, and
Make way.
if we have... okay, how long is it going to take you to reach here? A couple of turns, that's fine. That's okay. And Miriel, oh, you're in range. Okay, so if we get rid of maybe one of the Shadow Walkers. Now, I know I do like the Shadow Walkers, but it's kind of like we've got a lot of them, and I feel like we want some different stuff going on. So get Muriel in there. I'll give her a better name. I can't just... Oh, no, you know what? We should... Right, so we got, obviously, Edgelord Elf, basically Bat Elf, right? Batman. So we really need a Robin. So this can be Robin. Is that a good Robin, though? Surely a handmaid, because Robin used a staff, right? And, like, handmaidens use a spear, which is quite similar. So maybe not Robin. Maybe this can be, I don't know, Alfred. There you go. Good old Alfred.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Good stuff. Right. So, let's go and put some pain onto Caron Car, especially because if I take some of these settlements, then if where's Alariel? She's miles away at the moment, but I feel like dealing with them is a good shout. So let's head on over here. We can grab Blacklight Tower. We've pieced out with these guys, so they're no threat at the moment. For the moment. And if we can get Alice here, then if Katep can deal with Tretch, then we can hit Tretch's armies here, finish him off, and finish off Caron Car, and then we can resume our war with Malekith in a much stronger position. I think that is a good shout. So that's what we're going to do. So, let's... Can we upgrade anything here? No. Vol's Anvil. Let's go. Let's upgrade you. Let's get more growth here. Let's keep that growth going. Oh, we've got another mage we can get, can't we? And a handmaiden. A vigorous handmaiden. Well, holy shit. Weapon strength plus 70%. That sounds amazing. Resistance. I mean... That sounds quite nice. I just quite like Incendiary. This can be our Robin. Oh, perfect.
Handmaiden of the Everqueen.
So what's your stats?
Southern blood in them.
You've got 612 weapon strength. Holy shit. And 92 charge bonus. What the hell? Flaming attacks. Lots of... I mean... Oh, look at this. What can you do? Income, influence per turn, hawkish precision, bowmaster. So that looks quite good. That looks quite good as well. Basically, got a lot of... So these are all mutually exclusive. So you can only have one of these. So Lieutenant, bonus first large, more range, more missile damage, and a constant... Oh. So that's all. That affects all units in the army. That gives them plus 15% armor-piercing missile damage as long as no enemy unit is within 70 meters of them. Interesting. Okay, well that's our Robin. So obviously you probably want, it's a girl, a lady. So we'll give it the female spelling, feminine spelling of Robin, and you can come and keep Batman, Bat-Elf company, along with Alfred, and I think I'll move Caradrin to his own army. I might move him over to help Enya.
I serve the Phoenix King.
Something like that. I think. That's what I'm thinking. We did quite well with the assassinations. Got 2 of them, 2 of 3. Not bad. We got 2 of 3 last time, 2 of 3 this time. I think that's pretty good. Let's see if we can get a hat trick next time. It is a bit difficult when they kill themselves, though. That is tricky. Okay, well, Tretch suicide. No, wait, who suicided? Did Tretch suicide? I'm not sure. But Katep does have another army there. So I'm hoping that Katep can strike back. What the Exile's going to do? Going to hit back? Oh, they've dealt with that. They should be able to head on to... Oh, perfect. Okay, they've dealt with Tretch there. So, if they can finish off the plane... Right, we can now declare war on Tretch. Take out his last 2 settlements. Completely wipe him out as a threat. That's the next step. Then we deal with Caron Car. And then we continue the war against Malekith. Oh no, Damien's been wounded. Oh no. Not a critical, just a success. Not critical. Yet. Oh, I just thought I wanted to get a mage as well, didn't I? Shit, I forgot. New targets. Who we got? Bernard. Bloody Bernard. Harold. all the way down there. And Gherkin, who's up there. Anything useful from there? 51 influence, 39, 36. So if we, I mean, Bernard is fucking miles away. It's tricky to reach him. Probably not gonna make that. Ah, we can actually recruit a mage here now, can't we? So, Genius would be quite nice. Shadow Mage already gets those spells. Entrepreneur, more tax rate faction wide is quite nice. High Mage, yeah. Conductor gives Thunderbolt. Administrator, Incendiary. I don't, because it's the Shadow Mage anyway, I don't know if this gives them. Maybe we go for Entrepreneur, because that's going to give us more tax rate, faction-wide, and income from all buildings in the local province, right? So +3 tax rate faction-wide is pretty good. It's not going to help us in battle, but there's not... I mean, we could maybe get the Conductor here. I think maybe the Conductor is going to be the better option. Okay, let's go for Deloria.
You have use of my power.
I do. Actually, yes, that is accurate. That is true. Right, so we need to deal with Tretch.
I like the way.
So that's the next objective. We're going to head for Hotek's column. That's speed. And see if we can take it out. So in the meantime, 21 turns there. We could... Right, we can do this. Good. And then, I mean, the thing is, and this is a bit of a problem, is that the target is over here. It's like a... Is that a Strigoi Ghoul King? Problem is, he might die before we get there. So we're going to do our best to get there in time. But it's going to take us quite a while to actually reach the target. And if he dies when we're almost there, then it's going to take him bloody ages to get back. And basically, at that point, we will be... Mind you, that 51 influence is pretty good. Talking of influence, can I get Shaggy back? I can. Where's Shaggy? I can recruit him again, can't I? Can I? Is he gone for good? I thought I just put him back in the pool. Oh, that's a shame. Oh well. Damien was definitely the better option. Never mind. Let's upkeep reduction. No. Petrified. I mean, that's the new Shaggy, isn't it?
What do you require?
Shaggy the second. One with an untwistable stomach.
Blood of Nagarythe in them.
Yes. Secure influence. And you're a specialist. And we're going to send you... Well, somewhere to do that.
Everqueen's chosen.
Robin, you get over here. We've also got
My powers are
DeLorean. You come over here as well. And then we want Shaggy 2. Where the fuck do I want you to go? Maybe I send you over to the old world? That way you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Sure, let's do something like that. And then we can upgrade some stuff. I don't need to upgrade that. How long before we get rank 5? 3 turns. Okay, so soon we can knock down these growth buildings and replace them with something else. I'm probably thinking columns. Well, where we've got the Elven Fairground, I think we'll just replace it with columns because that will just give us the most money, I think. I'm thinking that. I could get rid of the walls here as well. Because, I mean, there's no threats nearby. Chaos probably won't come down this far. Famous last words. Maybe I just leave the walls just in case. You never know. Just in case the Chaos does decide to come all the way down there. So mission aborted. Okay, they're dead. In fact, let's have a quick look at what Masdamundi's up to, because he's down here and he is absolutely... Look at this. He's doing so well. He is absolutely carving his way into Lustria. I guess it helps he's got a good base down here and he can now just throw... I mean, I imagine he's going to start probably getting pushed back a little bit because now all of his armies are being dispersed a bit, and he's probably going to lose an army, and then the momentum will change, so he'll be forced back. But for the moment, he is doing very, very well. Now, we do have you.
Protector of Ulthuan.
Can we reach you? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We're going to get an wow, you've got a lot of shades with dual weapons. No shields, though. Interesting. But Shakira here still thinks she can win. I disagree. Let's find out who's right, but that's going to have to wait until next time. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Nagarythe campaign.